What's up, guys? Bringing you guys a new video today. I'm working on a 2013 Honda Civic Si. This one's gonna be the K24. It's a 2.4 liter. Like I said, it's a Si model. Customer came in. Well, he didn't come in, but he got the car towed here. He told me that. So the story was that I guess he missed an exit. And I guess he took a really hard turn to catch the exit. And upon doing that, he ended up hitting something under his car. The story was that he saw his oil light come on, that he was losing oil pressure. So what he did is he turned the car off, pulled to the side, and he noticed that there was a lot of oil everywhere. So I'm pretty sure he knew what happened. His oil pan broke. So this is his oil pan right here. I just removed it right now. But that is the aftermath. So what really scared me on this, so like that's the piece that was inside and the inside of the pan. What really scared me about this is if you look at it closely, you'll see that this bump is kind of like shooting out from inside. It kind of almost looked like if a piston was trying to shoot out of there. Luckily, in his case, it wasn't. But he did crack it pretty bad. I think this is the second pan that he's went through, which is normal. I mean, not normal, but it is a lowered car. I lowered his car on the Megan EZ full adjustable coilovers probably like a year or two ago. He's been a customer with me for a while. But the main purpose of the video is to help you guys, because it's kind of tricky to remove this this oil pan from the car. It's not tricky, just really time consuming. So I'm just gonna go over the basic things that you should do in order to remove it, or like the main screws. So what you want to look for is that, I don't know if you guys can see, let me zoom in. That's a little support bracket for the subframe. So that's from the subframe. You can go through it to the bottom. It's right on top of the inner tie rod. It's hitting the frame of the car. You're gonna want to loosen those first. You can loosen that one. That's one right here, and there's one on the opposite side as well. There's this other bolt right here. Again, it's for the subframe. There's one right here, and if you can see, he hit it. So I had to use an extractor on this one, but I got it out. So what you want to do, you just want to loosen these. You don't want to drop it all the way down, but you have 1, 2, you got 3, 4. Then over there's 5. Then you got 6. That one I fully took it out. 6. Then 7, I fully took that one out as well. It's one that goes right here. And then you got the one that I'm telling you about by the, you can actually see it right here. That one right there. That one I took it out fully as well. Just make sure that you have the car supported right. You don't want it to fall on you or anything. Those are the main screws you wanna mess with. There's 17mm bolts. And then all around the pan, you're gonna have some 10mm. You're gonna have 2 14s that are holding a bracket that goes right here. That brackets the transmission and the motor. Another tricky part about this is I really recommend if you're doing this job, and if you haven't done it before, I highly recommend taking the wheel off, because you're gonna have 2 10mm bolts. 2 10mm bolts that go like right here, because there's gonna be 110 right here. Oh no, there's 3. There's 110 here, 110 here, and another 10 there. And you can't get them from right here because the frame's in the way. So you're gonna want to lift the motor up a little bit at least. So what I did is I loosened some of the bolts off of the motor mount from here. I took off the 2 bottom ones. Where is it at? The 2 bottom ones. So there's that one, this one. I took out the little bracket that goes right here. There's two 14s and another 14 right here that goes on the side. I took those off, and I have this chain hooked up to the bracket of the motor mount. So this big cross member that we have here, we use it for like heavy gates and stuff like that. Once in a blue moon, I'll use it to take out motors, transmissions. Like for like this car, in this case, I used it to lift up the motor a little bit. That way I could bring the frame down, because you're not gonna be able to get this pan out without dropping the frame a little bit. You can lift up the motor as much as you want. You're still gonna need to drop the subframe a little bit. But just based on these little bit of tips that I'm giving you guys on how to take this off, it should help the majority of you guys, because if you're trying to do it by yourself at home, this is going to be a big help. There's going to be a motor mount as well and the bottom. So you have these two motor mounts right here. One of these goes on top and one of these goes on the bottom. And then that one of these has a bracket. So there's, what were there? I think there were four 17s and then two 17s and another 17 here. And that bracket, that motor mount goes right here somewhere. You can't really see where because I took it apart. Oh, right here. So that motor mount goes out to here, it hits the bracket. So you're gonna need to have to take that one off for sure. You can't just put it to the side or nothing. I just recommend taking it all off. So luckily there's no damage to the motor, which you got really lucky, because that was a hard hit. Another thing I can tell you, which I shouldn't have to tell you, but of course always remember to clean all the old gasket off. If you see all that silicone is from previously, probably like a year ago around there. I did his oil pan again because the same thing happened, which it's the how do you say it? It's the price you pay for having a lowered car, which is worth it, because the lowered car always looks really good and all that. But if you have a lower car, just be careful driving. You don't want to be going too fast, driving too crazy. This guy actually been having this car for about like 2-3 years already, and he's taking care of it like really good. There's a little bit of cosmetic that recently happened, but this wasn't his fault. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, this one should be kind of simple, just time consuming. It should be like maybe like an hour job. So like an hour to 2 hours max. That's taking and putting on the pan and all that. So let me see, where's the pan that I bought? Jesus, did you see the pan that I bought? Where is it at? Where did I put it at? Let me see, where the hell did I put it? I have the pan around here somewhere. I want to show you guys the pan. And show you guys a part number as well. That way, if you guys need to buy one, you guys can at least have the part number ready. So let me see where it's at. Where is that? Oh, it's right here. So this is the gasket. This is the oil pan gasket. It's by Felpro. It's going to be Oscar Sam 30746. That's the gasket. And then here's the oil pan. So this brand for the oil pan is Spectra. It's a really good brand. Now all we gotta do is match it up. And I'll get you guys a part number right now for it as well. So like I said, this is for the SI models or any motor that's like Honda. That's the 2.4 liter, the VTEC. So yeah, if you see, it matches right up with it. Brand new pan, really nice pan actually. It already comes with the drain bolt. I suggest using that drain bolt. You can keep the old drain bolt just in case if later down the road you're doing an oil change, and I mean if you lose it or something, you lose the drain bolt, you can have that extra one ready right there. So my next step right now is I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my little work area real quick. I'm gonna get the gasket, put a little bit of silicone. You don't gotta go crazy on the silicone, just enough for it to stay. So this one I got from AutoZone. The part number is Henry Oscar Paul 36 Adam HOP 36A. And again, for the gasket is Oscar Sam 30746. And once again, I really hope these videos help you guys with ideas on how to do your own work by yourself. If you guys aren't really too confident in doing your own work by yourself, if you guys are local to the Inland Empire, I'll give you guys a good deal. Or if not, take it to a professional. That way the job gets done correctly. You don't want to have your car leaking oil everywhere. That's just dangerous for not just you, but for everybody else. But once again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be posting more videos later. Comment down below any questions or any videos you guys want to see, anything you guys need help on. Just go ahead and send me a message. All right, you guys have a good one.